Welcome to International English Language Testing System IELTS Speaking Module. Test Center is British Language Club and IELTS Center Kajla Modihar Rajshahi. Test date December 21, 2022. Candidate name Dilip Kumar Agarwala. Examiner Mahima Agarwala. Let's get started. Please tell me your full name with spelling your candidate's number.
My full name is Dilip Agarwala. The spelling of my name is Dilip Agarwala. And my candidate number is 02548.
Okay. Now tell me your future, present and permanent address.
I was born and raised in Kustia. Now I live in Rajshahi, Monreal More. The main reason I live here is for my study purpose because I did at Rajshahi University in Department of Finance.
Okay. Now tell me, some people go abroad for higher education but don't return home. And what's your opinion?
Most of the people do go abroad for higher education because the education quality is more developed in like America, Australia, Canada, and other Western countries like Germany, New Zealand, Netherlands. Because if you think about our education system and other countries' education, our education system is like a theoretical, but other cultural system is most practical. Like a genetic design is a very complicated subject, but in our country we don't have a huge amount of equipment to research, but other countries they have huge amount of equipment to research and the PhD level is too much high. This is the main reason most of the students go abroad. Furthermore, if I think that after completing their graduation and master's degree, they can get their satisfaction job and the salary is too much high and their life is too much perfect. That is the main reason they do not come to their country.
Okay. Do you live in a house or flat? Or what kind of house do you live in?
I live in a house and the house is too much beautiful. There is two-story brick house and there are 6 rooms, two kitchen room and a reading room and a dining table. Where our breakfast, lunch, and dinner is conducted, and also a beautiful garden beside our home and a river, which is important for our daily needed. Furthermore, in front of our house there is a parking slot. At least 4 or 5 cars can be parked there.
Okay. Who do you live with?
Uh, I live with my parents, especially because I think that it is more important for me. If I need any kind of thing, like like study equipment, they always can provide me. Because at last, because most of the time I read it lately, like 3 to 4 hours. That in this time, my parents provide me, and like a big night later with various kinds of food, which is very important to running my study for a long time.
Okay. How long have you lived there?
I lived there at the bonding period of my time, at last 18 years, um, and and the living of period is very powerful for me because I completed my school life, my SSC and HSC, and meet my friends, and the school life, and the education system is made properly, but because I lived there.
Okay. What do you usually do on your birthday?
I normally decided to do like yes to call my friends to my house and celebrate my birthday with my friends and family members. After completing my birthday, I do some poor people like as we have an organization which is named the name of the organization name is Cafe, which is very popular in our area because uh, uh, especially me in my birthday time I provide clothes to the poor people and give their education stuff like their books like their healthcare problems related solve solution and provide some money.
What did you do on your birthday when you were young?
At my young age, now I live in the Russia. We have an organized Russia University debating club for a most of my friends and family, my friends, especially my friends, not my family members. They are they celebrate my birthday. They celebrate my birthday most of the time, and we cut cake and we give can call our teacher, our special teacher like us, our finance department, most of the popular teacher, Chia sir, Meru sir, Kausa sir, uh, both come to our birthday, and always when they give some special they give some special gift for me, and I always
Whose birthday do you think is the most important to celebrate in Bangladesh?
I don't.
Okay. Do you think it is important to you to celebrate your birthday?
No, I don't think it's important for me celebrating my birthday because most of the time busy in my other work like as Russian University Inform, Russian University Career Club, and my own coaching center. So I don't have enough time to celebrate my birthday.
Okay, now let's start part 2. Here you will get 2 minutes to talk. Before that, you will get 1 minute to think, and you can take some notes also. Here is your paper and pencil.
I'll make you that.
Yeah, here it is. Okay, let's start. Start.
The given topic, the keyword is describe an ambition that I have achieved. I have many ambitions in my life, but one ambition I am not working at it. Like to go on study education. At first, I don't have any plan to go abroad because my father, and especially my mother, did not support me to go abroad because it's just too much expenses to expenses like us to carry out tuition fees and living cost is too much in foreign country like us, Canada, Australia, and everything else. And after 2 months ago, my friends whose name is Agarwal coming to Bangladesh, and now currently he's living in Canada in highly post to talk to my parents and told me what is the difference between our country and other country. Our education system like is too much critical, and other countries like Western country and Atlantic countries education is practical, and they also told us job opportunities. After hearing that my parents decided to carry out my IELTS examination, my parents also supported me in this case. uh, after that think I thought that it's really important for me to go abroad for my future life because the high possibility to get my high salary job and to go running my to running a good sub to running a very high to running a, to get a joyful life and beautiful life. Then I got some books from online. I stated there the Cambridge 1 to 17 books, which is published by Cambridge Research Examination. And then I read the other books. The first and most important part I think that is speaking and writing, which is very hard for me. So I take some tuition. The name of the tuition is British Language Club. The teacher also guided me like a reading part. There are three passages like passage 1 is easy and passage 2 is one passage 3. I pages following passage 2 and state the following information and the multiple choice question. The teacher suggested me I have to read day by day to the journal, which is very important to solving the test. To the MCQ and following information, she also suggested me to see some of the most important books, like the National Geography related books, because they are science related topics. And so I read this kind of books, it will enhance my reading and writing skill is covered. And speaking and listening skill is not too much hard for me because I'm too much good at listening. After that, I sat for IELTS examination on 17th December. I think it's not a very easy learning for me. It's very hard because English is my first language. It's my second language that now. I tried my hardest how to do my best in my examination. Uh, we know that the fruit of every effort will be the struggle.
Okay. What ambition do children usually have?
Most of the students ambition have many students have different ambition. Like my ambition is to go abroad. Others my ambition also to do something to their own country and to their own organization. This is the main problem. This is the main cause.
Why are some people very ambitious in their work?
Because AP people have some ambition and they want to settle in life, they have their own goal, they need to achieve them. This is the main reason success. If I think that about my case, I have ambitious in my life because I need to do something for myself, my family, and especially for my parents.
Why don't some people have dreams?
If I think, most of the people do not think because the parents did not tell that what is the life, what is the main goal of our life. This is the main if I think that most of the religious people that their children is not much goal in their goal because their parents did not suggest them how to achieve their goal, what is the importance of goal, what is the meaning of the life. These are the reasons.
Do you how do people balance work and life?
Work and life is a two different parts. People you have to balance this because it is important to in their is the rule of the nature that everyone have to balance their life. Besides their work, if we do not work, we cannot earn. And suppose we did not give that to our parents, and it's not my family member. It's also a bad thing. So it's really important. We have to balance the two.
Do you like reading?
I don't like reading because it's too much time consuming and it's hard for me because most of the time the problem is too much hard, like the examination probability, and so I don't like reading too much.
Do you like to read at home or in other places?
I like to read home. I don't like to read home. I like to read library because the house is too much crowded, it's too much noisy because too much traffic. And the library is a very good place in our university, and if it is not too much crowded, I can if I need any kind of financial book like as auditing, financial analysis, any kinds of book I got very easily, and we have our own computer and that I can search anything very easily like I because there are a high speed internet in the life.
In what places do you think it is difficult to read?
Most of the people like us, if I think it's different place to place. The crowded area, like that our university, is beside a crowded area, a traffic jam area. This kind of place is too much hard for this student to concentrate their study because they cannot focus in their study.
Do you like to read by yourself or with other people?
I think I like to read others because if I read on my in myself, I know only one topic. I can get others mind, cannot gather information from others mind. If I think about a CPM related topic, which is the most important finance topic, it is related to business mathematics. If I think only by my mind, I can get only my information. If I talk to other people like my friends, especially my teachers, also give me some information about it.
If you get chance to read any books, what kind of books you want to read?
if I get any kind of chance to write all this time become I get my finance related books because I think I can get it. My business related topics such as audit related as CA chartered accountant, which is really popular in the whole world, and financial accounting, management account. This kind of topic is important for me.
Okay. Thank you, Dilip. That is all about your IELTS speaking test for today. Best of luck.